Hello. In the last video, I've shown you patterns where you can very quickly get up and running. In this video, I want to start from the scratch and build scroll sequence from the ground up. So let's delete the pattern and let's get going from the start. So we're going to start off by adding canvas. There are several different ways how to start. You can select a template from our CDN that is basically just an array of images, or you can add images from your WordPress or from your CDN using just a URL list, or you can convert a video to scroll sequence. So let's do that, because many of you have got the video that you want to animate. So let's use this one. Just call it frames, keyboards, keyboard, and convert it. So the tool is gonna convert it from a video to a series of images and upload them to WordPress uploads folder. It's not going to be stored in the WordPress media, so it's not going to be stored here, but instead there is a subfolder and it's going to be stored here. Okay, once that's finished, just click Add to Canvas 2D and boom, straight away we've got animation up and running that plays and rewinds on scroll. So what if we want to add some text in front of the images? So the easiest way is to wrap the canvas in a scene block and effectively make it part of a scene. Let me make a full width scene. So now it's full width, and you can see that the scene is 100% viewport height. Is the blue square is basically taking up the full screen, but the canvas is only 75% viewport height. So let's fix that. Let's make it 100 as well. And now it's full screen. So if we want to add, let's say that we want to add a little text here. Let's just add a block after, and let's just say hello world, and I'm gonna make it a heading and increase the size so we can see it. So by default, everything that is placed inside the scene block is layered on top of each other. So the canvas is below the heading. If we move it the other way around, the heading disappears because it's underneath the canvas. But if you got transparent images, it would be visible. So the canvas is really layering on top of each other. We can change the alignment and position of the text, or we can group. So I'm going to add another block here. Let's say lorem ipsum, and again, this is another layer that can be positioned individually. But what if we want to group the two together? What happens? So let's try that. I'm going to create a group. And now you can see that those two are grouped together, and the group can be positioned. So we can position the group on the screen where we want. And let's say that we would like to position so it has padding. So let's add the padding. Okay. So this is the way how we are able to position text in the scene. And let's focus on the animation now. So the animation, the important is to understand exactly where the animation is starting and when it's ending. This is done by moving the triggers. So we're going to be moving the start trigger up. So when those two triggers meet, the animation is starting. So now it's not animating. Now they meet and it's started to animate. So this is how we control the start of the animation. The same applies for the end trigger. So now it animates, and when those two meet, it doesn't animate. So I'm gonna add a little space here so you can see what I mean. So when they meet, it's gonna start animate. So now it's not animating, and now you can see that it's animating. So what we want to do for this case, I'm gonna say that it's gonna animate only up to here, and now it stops. Okay, and the starting point is when it's full screen. Okay, so now let's try to animate the hello world, and let's make it move up. So we're going to be adding on scroll animation. You can also add on load. So when the page loads, there's going to be a little animation, or when you click. Let me show you how it's with the on click animation. When you click on it, it scales up. But let's delete that and let's do a on scroll animation. That is a typical example. So we're going to say on scroll, and let's do fade up and fade out. So here are the keyframes. The keyframe syntax is about to change a little bit, so don't look on the details too much at this point. But let's focus on the animation. So now it's not started. Once they meet, it starts, and the animation is playing. So it's appearing up, and then towards the end, it's going to be fading out and moving up. And it is. You can see how it's fading. The text is fading out. So what if we want to change the animation, have a custom one? You can do this by changing the JSON object here, or by prompting. So you can ask the AI to, let's say, add a color change from red to green throughout the animation. So you can prompt whatever you want. The AI is gonna generate you this object. Okay, so the AI came up with this animation. Currently it's copy paste, so I'm gonna paste it here. And now it changes colors. There are some things that are going to be changing, but the majority of this workflow is going to stay the same. The only thing that may change is the syntax of the keyframes, and also the copy pasting. I'm going to change it to make it in one click. So, okay, this is the beta version. So the main objective for me is to hear your feedback, hear what works, what doesn't, so I can improve, so we can, go in the right direction. Okay, see you.